Welcome to my channel. Yeah, we want to achieve a perfect round neck. Then we look for the center of it. Okay, where there is a zero, you remove the stitch from there and put it into the next. All right, and you relieve that needle of its duties, like I used to say. Okay. All right, because your carriage is at the left side, I guess, yes, by the left side, we are going to push out all our needles from the right side. Yes, we want to put it in a hold position. We call it the hold position. We are pushing everything out in the bed D, or if your machine is getting to bed E, push it out to the last letter, the bed D or the bed E. All right, then I will lock my carriage because I do not want this side, the right side, to knit. Okay, so I've locked my carriage, I've put it in the hold position. All right, and then I put my weight. My weight is very important. Then I knit through. Okay, ensure that you pull out all your needles so as not to knit. I mean, pull out all the needles at the right side so as not to knit. All right, so I pull out my yarn and I cast off 10 needles. I think I've taught you how to cast when we were doing the armpits. So by this time, we are casting out 10 needles out. So my camera is close and I'm ensure that you see the way I'm casting it out. I'm using my transfer tool to also pull it out. And when casting it out, ensure that it is not tight. Ensure that your casting is not tight. Ensure that it is as soft, and what's the opposite of tight? It's as free as possible. Do not let it to be tight because this is our neck side and we do not want anything to tighten our neck. Okay, we casting out. We keep casting out till we reach the 10th needle. All right, so let's keep going. I think this is number 4. Okay, so we are going into the number 5 needle and we keep doing that till we get to number 10. All right, so let me show you one more, then I'll meet you at the end of the 10 needle. Okay, you push it in, you put it in the other one. Okay, and then you curl your yarn around the needle. All right, you push it out like that. Okay, oops, okay, so you put it into the other needle till you achieve your 10. So by the time you achieve your 10 needle, your needle would have gotten to 1. Or if you're using another machine, maybe like brother, you will see it has gotten to 10. Okay, so we keep going like that. So guys, after you've casted 10 needles, so you've casted 10 needles, then you are going to knit 2. You knit 2, then you use your transfer to the 2 high transfer tool to decrease. Then you start decreasing it. That's how to decrease. Okay, so you start decreasing it. You knit 2, so you knit 2, you decrease 2. That's how it's going to be till you get to 3. See, when you see your needles is at the measurement 3, or when you're using a broader machine, you see 330 or 3.0. Okay, so you keep doing this, you reduce 2, you knit 2. So this is an important information. Your counter is an important guide for you. It should be a guide, so you have to notice the counts when you started your round neck and when you are going to end it. Okay, you have to notice it when you started your round neck and when you notice the end, and you have to notice the end rather. Okay, so as to do the second part of it, and for you to end at the same count, so it's very important. So we keep doing this, like I said, till you get to 30. You see, it's already forming the round neck. Okay, yes, so we've gotten to 3. That is 3 or 3.0 or 30 if you're using a brother machine. Okay, so this side is already completed, so we start casting out. We cast out, or let's say we cast off. We bind off. So those are the terminologies of knitting. We bind off or we cast off. I use my hand to cast off. Some people use the latch tool to cast off. Some people use their transfer tool to cast off, but this is the best way I can cast off. Use whatever it is very easy for you to cast off. Okay, so far you're casting off. Okay, then it's good. All right, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so before I meet you at the end, okay, this is also important. You see where you start casting out from, you put your stitch marker there. Okay, you put your stitch marker there so as to indicate the shoulder part from the round neck. Okay, so if you don't have a stitch marker, you can use a contrasting color of your yarn to just indicate that side. All right, so as to know where to seam your shoulder from. Okay, so that's it. I'll meet you at the end again. All right, guys, I'm done with the left side, so we are moving to the right side. We're going to do exactly like we did the left side. All right, so we are casting out 10 needles till you get to 1 or 10, depending on the knitting machine you're using. All right, so we keep going like that. So let's just keep going like that. So I'm going to fasten it up right now. I'm going to hasten it up right now, since you already have the idea of what to do. Okay, all right, don't forget to add your weight. It's very important. Your weight is very important. Okay, I told you about this counter. I ended 235, as you can see, and I started this round neck on 210. Okay, so I'm going to change my counter to 210 like I just did. All right, so I'm going to open the engine or the carriage so as to knit. There's nothing I'm locking anymore, so as to just knit. All right, so I knit 2, then I use my transfer tool to decrease. Okay, so as I decrease, I knit. Yeah, so I decrease, I knit 2, decrease 2 stitches, knit 2, decrease 2 stitches, knit 2, till you get to what? Till you get to 3. Yes, you're correct. Till you get to 3. All right, so you keep doing that till you get to 3. I'm going to hasten this up right now. Okay, so we have gotten to 3. It's very important. Okay, so you ensure that your counter is on 235 like you stopped the other time. Okay, so we keep casting off. You've already know how I cast or bind off. Okay, so that place is also important. You can use your stitch marker to indicate the other side, the other end of the neck. All right, so this is how your perfect round neck is. All right, so this is how your perfect round neck is. So I'm going to put you through on how to fix the rib. All right, okay, so this is the front and the back garment. See how I use my stitch marker to indicate the shoulders. So that's the shoulder, okay, and your perfect round neck and the other shoulder. So it's simple, isn't it? Please don't forget to subscribe when you get here. please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share it to your colleagues, share it to people, let them get it. It's very simple to do, and there are a lot of information here that you don't want to miss. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you. So let's continue this tutorial, shall we? So the next thing for us to do is to fix our rib into the round neck. Okay, some people just do the rib differently and then use their needle and thread to fix it, but I like to use my knitting machine to just fix everything. All right, so from that stitch marker is indicating the shoulder part and is differentiating the neck from the shoulder. Okay, so it's a guide also, so we are going to use it just like that. So we are going to pick the back neck and the front neck. Okay, like I told you before, you have to keep picking from the middle. All right, you pick from the middle, you just pick from the middle. Okay, it's very important that way, as we can see it, so that's where the end, that's the end of the neck. So you pick that end of the neck. Okay, so we keep picking it just like that till we are done picking it. All right, so you keep picking till you get to the end. Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't show you this aspect at all. You are going to knit two. I think I prefer using a lower tension, using tension 5 and tension 6 to knit 2 across. Then after knitting 2, then you start picking your one by one. You make sure you pick your one by one. All right, just like this exactly. Ooh, I'm so sorry I didn't show you that. So you pick, after you pick it, then you start knitting. Be careful of your needles. All right, make sure that everything is knitting across. So I knitted like 20 counts. Yes, I knitted like 20 counts. Then I'll fold it in again. It's just like doing your rib. Okay, it's just like doing your rib. It's quite simple. You push all your needles out to the B position, push it to the B position, and then you start picking everything. So I've picked everything just like that. Okay, then we've knitted across. Okay, you just knit one across pin. You can use a lower tension of 5 or 6 or probably 4. Okay, so this you cast off. Then after that, this is your perfect circle, your perfect round neck, so it's simple. That's how to do your round neck. It's so simple to do. Then you start hemming the shoulder. You can use your knitting machine to hem the shoulder. All right, I have a video of how to sew with your knitting machine, so you can just click on the suggestion box. All right, to see how to knit. So I'm done knitting it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share to people. If you do not understand, you can just message me on this contact on your screen. Okay, you can just message me via WhatsApp. You can use your WhatsApp to message me. You can give me suggestions on what to make. You get it? Give me suggestions on what to make so that I can put you through, or I can make a tutorial of your request. All right guys, thank you so much. Once again, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.